Hi everybody, today we're going to take a look at another website, and today we're going to look at theprimershouse.com. Here's the home page, here's the logo. It says we sell quality primers and powders. That's really weird that if you hover on it, it shows you that. But here's a picture of a rifle, here's some gunpowder, I guess, and it says CCI primers. They're obviously trying to do SEO on these topics, CCI primers, reloading powders, black powder substitutes. And here we get the first warning. These pictures aren't right. They're like default pictures. Uh-oh. Why isn't this website completely finished? Is it real? Is it a scam? We're going to figure it out real quick. We're going to go to the products. That's usually the best way to figure out if something's real or not right now. And here's this website is really weirdly categorized. We're on a category right now. Product category, smokeless powder, and then in this category there's only one product, and here's the product. I've got a lot of experience in e-commerce. That's really weird to have a category with one product. Very unusual. I would try to avoid it. So we've got an 8-pound thing of gunpowder for $305 in our cart. Let's see what the cart looks like. And that's right now, if the payment methods are bad, that's the biggest tell that something is fake or is a scam. They've got a shipping fee, but they don't mention anything about hazmat fees. And, they don't let you just see what the, you have to put in information to get to the next page. And, well, I guess we'll do that. I live in Rodeo Drive. I don't know about you. 90210. And Beverly Hills. Cart has updated. My phone number there is, maybe it's that. Could be. I mean, you don't know. Fake at customer.com. Let's not do that. Cart updated. No warnings about California. Let's see what the payment methods are. Wow, shipping is still $25. Continue to payment. So they're really trying to hide the payment methods. And here we go. Zelle, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal only. There's no credit cards. There's no checks in the mail. They don't want you to show up in person and pay them. You know, most companies would like that. They don't want to see you because they're not at this address that we're going to find out what the address is, but we don't think they're there. So Zelle says make payments online with easy bank transfers through Zelle with the provided detail. Details will be sent to you via email or text. They do that because they're constantly losing their Zelle account. It's getting frozen. They're using middleman. They're paying them like a percentage, like 10 or 20 or 30%. You know, Cash App, Venmo, they'll say the same lies. PayPal, blah, blah, blah. This is lies. So PayPal, it's against their terms and service to buy firearms. Cash App or Venmo, same thing. Here's the Cash App website. I don't know if I looked it up, but like legal stuff. So let me do a find firearm. Yeah, so acceptable use. You may not, nor may you permit any third party directly or indirectly to use the services for the sale of firearms or firearms parts, ammunition, weapons, blah, blah, blah. So it's against Cash App's terms and conditions. Venmo, same thing. Here's Venmo. This is social payments. It's immediate payment. There's no refunds. No matter who you pay, there's no refunds unless that person feels like giving you a refund. You can complain. You might get your money back. I've seen different people get different results. Firearms, yeah. So it's banned. Content, blah, blah, blah. You may not. They're actually tying firearms and ammunition in with illegal use, which is not exactly true, but you know, you get the idea. They don't want your business. Zelle, same thing. Firearms, ammunition, or other weapons is prohibited. This is only for someone you know and trust. This is not a normal e-commerce purchase. So we are 5 minutes in. This is a scam. Don't give them any money. We'll keep going, and I'll show you exactly how bad the scam is. When you go back to the cart, you may feel lucky that they have one of these in stock, but you can tell that their inventory is not real time, because I can say I want 10,000 of those, and it's $3 million. Shipping is still $25. There's no hazmat fee. I don't know if you can ship that normally to California. Probably not. I think you'd probably have to send it to a firearms dealer. But we'll go back. If you go, they've got primers in this category, but again, it's really weirdly categorized. They made categories for everything. There's 60 products, and there's 20 primers in this, and then there's 20 different categories. I don't know. Very, very oddly marketed, and everything is in stock. So you can put one in your stock. You can put 10,000 or one more. Blah. I mean, it's just imaginary. None of this is real. This is just fake. They just want you to PayPal or Zelle them some money. If you go to the contact page, it has an address. Well, does it have it here? Oh, it's down here. So it says 68N Main Street, Walton, Kentucky, and then it has Kentucky in apostrophes. That's really weird how they did this. If you search that address, and I did, it's actually 68 North Main Street, but they didn't put a space between the 68 and the N for some reason. And here's a Better Business Bureau page about this site. Uh-oh. That sounds scary, right? Let's go there. And when we go there, they have an F rating. They have 4 reviews, and they're all 1-star reviews. Here's one from approximately a month ago. We ordered some primers and was told something. Money was taken out, and they stated you would get confirmation when it was sent out. Still no word on this order. Put order in May of. So they ordered in May. 2 months later, they didn't get anything. This is a scam, and sent them blah blah. Wolves in sheepskin. Yeah, it looks like a real site. It's not. It's just imaginary. Ordered some powder, never got it. Yeah, well, it's Zelle. So if you go back to this page, there's another review. I think it's this one. Primer House. It's the Firearms forum. So this is pretty long. I read it. Ordered a couple of months ago. They took my money, but will not ship products or refund money. Will not even answer phones. Yeah, unfortunately, Brat. Oh, he got banned. I bet they didn't take credit cards. Yeah, if somebody doesn't take credit cards, don't buy from them. And I would say if you have never heard of them before, don't buy from them unless someone you personally know vouches for them and has gotten products from them. Lots of companies during the pandemic have been having problems. They either promise stuff they don't have, or they promise prices they can't get, and then they have problems. So I would be careful with just about any site. But this one is clearly a scam. When you go to the address, if you click on the road view, I believe this is 68N. This is 74 right next door, and I think this is 68. So this should be 72, 74. Yeah. So this should. It's not a retail store. I don't know what it is. It kind of looks like someone's house, or maybe an office, like a real estate office or something. Like a really small. There's no gun stores or ammunition. This is a really small street in Kentucky. And how this site, if you're ever wondering how old this site is, you can go to the domain, copy it, go to Whois lookup, and paste it. You would paste it like up here, and you just hit Whois, and it'll tell you who it is. This site is only 1 year old, and here's the server. Here's the host. If you want to complain to them, you can. And they have privacy on, so you can't tell who exactly it's registered to. This is Iceland, Reykjavik. You can't see their exact email address. They're somewhere in the world, but not. I would say not Kentucky and not Iceland. I don't know exactly where they are. And I have some, like I said, e-commerce experience and SEO and paid search experience. And there's tools like this, scmrush.com, where you can enter a domain at the top and get an overview. And here's their authority score. This is how much traffic they get a month, about 4,000 searches or 4,000 visitors. They're not doing paid search right now because Google would ban them if they were. And then they have 560 links. And the Whois tells us it's a year and 3 months old. So we're here in August, and here's last August. So dun dun dun. So it started about here, and then they didn't have any traffic, and then they started building links, and now they're getting traffic, and their traffic has been fairly consistent for the last 6 months from February, three or 4,000 a month. And then here's the scary part. Here's the keywords that they rank for. They currently rank for almost 800 keywords, and the gold ones are top 3 rankings. So right off the bat, Google was giving them top 3 rankings. And right now in August, they rank top 3 for 86 different terms. So that's probably how you found them. And here's the keywords that they rank for. H4350, very popular. They're number 2, supposedly. 4350 powder, 3. IMR 4064, 5. Red dot powder, 3. So let's try H4350. Let's just go to Google H4350 and see if it gives us the same thing. So here's the manufacturer, Hagen, and here's the site we're looking at, number 2. Yeah. That's how good these scam sites are right now. They're right after the manufacturer. They're above all the other well, they're not a distributor, but they're all the legitimate distributors. This, I think, is a scam site. This is a scam site that I just did yesterday. Yeah. Powder Valley. See how this is called Guns Valley? Powder Valley is actually legitimate. So this is the first legitimate site, I think, other than the manufacturer. So the top 5 has a lot of scams in it. And then here's Brownells, they're real, and there's some videos. And then Bass Pro. So really, if you want stuff, if you're looking for reloading equipment, you really should go to the manufacturer and then see who the dealers are if you're really confused. Like here is their site, and like eventually, if you look at enough of these scam sites, well, this is not a scam site, but if you look at enough scam sites, you might not even be sure this is real. So you can enter that domain here and see how old this domain is. So the scam site is a year and 3 months. The real Hagen site is 26 years old. And that makes sense. It's been around for a long time. They do have privacy on, but that's not unheard of. Sometimes people just do that automatically. A lot of domain registers give it away free, so they just put it on and they never take it off, or they don't think it's that important. So that's the real Hagen site. And they're not going to try to trick you, and they're not going to try to sell you on this site. See, it doesn't have buy now. There's no buy now. And it, here's a dealer locator. So what you would want to do if you're not sure where to get it, and if like maybe you've checked a few different guns dealers near you, is go here and enter your information, enter your city, and it's having problems checking where I'm at, and I don't want to show that. So to recap, the Primer's House is a scam. All their payment methods are bad. They try to hide them with a multi-page shopping cart. Their e-commerce categories are very odd, and it's weirdly categorized. It kind of shows that they're not very experienced. Some of their pictures aren't real. Oh, what was I looking at? I was looking at, if you go to the terms and conditions, this looks kind of normal. It actually says privacy policy generator, so they use a free privacy policy generator. And then up here it says the prevailing law of Netherlands, although it's supposed to be in Kentucky. So yeah, it's not really good. And then like the address down here, it's kind of shows that they don't have much experience with addresses in the United States. The phone number, it actually is for Kentucky 859 area code, so they did get that right. If you did order anything from them, I might complain to your payment provider or your bank. You weren't really supposed to be doing firearms purchases, but maybe they'll be nice to you and see if they can cancel whoever took their payment and is giving them money. And I hope you have better luck shopping online in the future. Thank you. Bye.